Fusion doesn't have 5 analog colors? Yeah, it does. Hold down the HF compressor in button for 5 seconds. Oh! God. They are lying, they are lying, they are lying to me. You better not. Oh! Yo! It's real! Shit! Alright guys, so here we have the HF compressor actually in the LMC mode. LMC is the Listen Mic Compressor mode. So it's deactivated right now. Activated, off, on. Hopefully you can tell the difference. I guess look at if these knobs are illuminated. The LMC was actually a secret in the past from SSL, so it is no wonder it is actually a secret in the Solid State Logic Fusion. Oh my god, they actually did it to us again, huh? Fool us once, fool us twice. It really gives me an appreciation for the history, and I was actually looking up a little bit about it. And yeah, before the LMC only had one knob, and that has to deal with the threshold. In this one, we have 2 knobs. We have the threshold as usual, and now we have one called the X over, but it is actually a wet mix dry knob. So over here, this means dry, nothing being done, and over here, it means 100% mixed. So you can have a percentage of what you like, and it's almost like a parallel process at that point. That's a lot of alliterations. And over here we have the threshold knob, so we can see what it has on the difference in, for example, this sound that I have in the playlist. It's been normalized, but I dropped it down so we can see that it has 0 on the dBu meter. U mean unloaded. I'm not too into the numbers part, but I could show you a visual of what happens with this little fruity limiter down here. But I'm gonna go ahead and hit play. We can see on the limiter down here that nothing is being compressed once I deactivate it and activate it. I know it's kind of hard to see. Matter of fact, why don't we just focus on just this? Wait, mother. So if I hit in, you can see nothing really changed. It's on, nothing's changing. But once I adjust this threshold, you can see that compression is being applied. Oh my god, man. This is so sick. I'm sorry, but this is sick. So what does this mean? Obviously we could compress things to hell if we want all the way, or we could do a slight compression to perhaps glue things together. Or if you're using this as a analog processor for the mix, you could pretty much beef up your drum sounds if you want. Even, oh my god, why did they keep this a secret for 2 years? I'm so, oh my god. I wonder if people bought a compressor solely for their drums and had this device, and now they see this, they're like, I'm sorry, man. It's my life right here, man. But you can visually see what happens when we adjust the threshold like I showed you. And let's have it all the way down. But in the mixer, let's turn this normalized setting. Oops. Let's turn this normalized signal all the way to 0. So now we're getting dBFS, 0 dBFS into this device. And it depends on your audio interface as well as the cables I guess you're using. And maybe there's differences in there. But you can see this threshold is kicking, even with this on the lowest setting. So that's going to really give that crunch or squishing. I don't want to hear this sound because it's just a 1 kilohertz test tone. We'll test it on other songs. But you can see how devastating it is once your sound is normalized and sent into here, which we don't recommend. You can see that even on -6, we're doing such a strong signal, or a strong amount of compression. Even at -12, all the way down on the input while the compressor is active at the lowest threshold, we're still getting a compression enabled. So how about I drop this down till we stop seeing that color. -3, and okay. So if a signal is -3 decibels on the full scale, being sent to my audio interface and then into my audio mastering, you know, stuff like the Solid State Logic Fusion at -12 decibel units, I'm assuming, because over there's a unit meter too. That's when we have nothing going on in the HF compressor. So yeah, I mean, I don't send things at -3 anyways. I send at -6, so I might have to send it down a little bit more just to have a little bit more leeway on the input trim itself. So here is a client's song that I've been working on recently, and we're gonna try it out. This song, as you can see, doesn't touch 0 until 1 point, so I'll have to like re-export the mix again until we get it good. But for this example's sake, we're gonna hit play while the mixer is on 0 decibels and have the input trim all the way down at -12 and test out the LMC compressor. May it play? So you can see that we don't have any signal in the compression being applied. That's cool. That's cool. Except this is all the way down. So let's see until what level we're gonna see a active going on. Okay, that's pretty good actually. You see the input hits when we have it at 0, so we are getting some compression, which is actually not that bad. That means we just got a little bit more toughness we can put into it. But when I put it down to around -2 decibels on this knob here, it seems like we don't have any signal hitting, which is cool. Okay, we do have, okay, a little bit off, maybe -4, but we're still good. As a matter of fact, these settings are set for his song for the analog mastering process, so I might as well turn those on as well, right? You know what I'm saying? This won't have the limiter on because we changed the numbers, so the final limiting is gonna be weird. Yeah, let's just go ahead and hit play and activate those. ਰੁਲੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਏ ਕਿਸਾਨ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਰੁਲੇ ਆ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਦਿਨੋਂ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਲਾਉਂਦੀ ਆਈ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਦਾਗ ਪੁਰਾ ਕਦਰ ਨਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਅੰਨਦਾਤੇ ਦੀ ਜਿਹਨੇ ਫਿਕਰ ਨਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਕਦੇ ਵਾਦੇ ਘਾਟੇ ਦੀ ਅੱਜ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਅਨਾਜ ਉਹਨਾਂ So let's put on the compressor now. ਕੋਲੋਂ ਖੋਈ ਜਾਨ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਦੇਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਖੇਤੀ ਤੇ ਲੱਗਣ ਭੁੱਲ ਰੱਬ ਨੂੰ ਨੇ ਗਏ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਚੱਲੇ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਯਾਰੋ ਜੇ ਨਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਕੋਈ ਕਿਸਾਨ ਹੱਥ ਅਕਲਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਾਰੋ ਥੋੜੇ ਹੋ ਜੋ ਸੂਝਵਾਨ ਹੱਥ ਅਕਲਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਾਰੋ ਥੋੜੇ ਹੋ ਜੋ ਸੂਝਵਾਨ And let me put on a visual again. Oh, I got a visual right here. And let me open up this visual here. This is not affecting the song at all. And let's just see. Okay, so we have signal. Cool, I was just checking. Let's see how the compressor works while we visually see it in this limiter here that's not affecting the song at all. ਰੁਲੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਏ ਕਿਸਾਨ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਰੁਲੇ ਆ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਦਿਨੋਂ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਲਾਉਂਦੀ ਆਈ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਦਾਗ ਪੁਰਾ ਕਦਰ ਨਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਅੰਨਦਾਤੇ ਦੀ ਜਿਹਨੇ ਫਿਕਰ ਨਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਕਦੇ ਵਾਦੇ ਘਾਟੇ ਦੀ ਅੱਜ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਅਨਾਜ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲੋਂ Oh my god. Oh, this is what I've been missing and it's been here the whole time. I'm sorry, I'm geeking out, man. So this is gonna make things tough, man. How about we do it with the limiter and see how much of a glue or difference it does to the song. I'm gonna go ahead and hit play, and we're gonna have to play around with this signal because it's gonna be stupid loud. Just a warning. ਰੁਲੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਏ ਕਿਸਾਨ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਰੁਲੇ ਆ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਦਿਨੋਂ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਲਾਉਂਦੀ ਆਈ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਦਾਗ ਪੁਰਾ ਕਦਰ ਨਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਅੰਨਦਾਤੇ ਦੀ ਜਿਹਨੇ ਫਿਕਰ ਨਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਕਦੇ ਵਾਦੇ ਘਾਟੇ ਦੀ ਅੱਜ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਅਨਾਜ ਉਹਨਾਂ Oh my god, we got it, and it's been here the whole time. I legit was about to spend $3,000 on another compressor, or not another compressor, on a compressor. I didn't know this was a thing until this morning. Now, the only thing obviously bad about this is that it's a fixed amount. So if I do spend $3,000 on a compressor, I'll be able to have freedom of the compressor to do whatever, you know, strength we want of it. But with this compressor, we actually do have that glue that I've been looking for. You can hear it in the voice, especially in the voice, how it fits with the song once we activate it. So I'll do it once again, and we have other songs we could try.
ਕੋਲੋਂ ਖੋਈ ਜਾਨ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਦੇਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਖੇਤੀ ਤੇ ਲਗਾਨ ਬੋਲ ਰੱਬ ਨੂੰ ਨੇ ਗਏ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਚੱਲੇ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਯਾਰੋ ਜੇ ਨਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਕੋਈ ਕਿਸਾਨ ਹੱਥ ਅਕਲਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਾਰੋ ਥੋੜੇ ਹੋ ਜੋ ਸੂਝਵਾਨ ਹੱਥ ਅਕਲਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਾਰੋ ਥੋੜੇ ਹੋ ਜੋ ਸੂਝਵਾਨ
Wow, just astonished, man. I'm so astonished by this. Unfortunately, I would have to adjust knobs, but I'm not finished with the guy's song. He didn't give me the okay to run in the analog again. So we're gonna only just play with the glue here and the limiter, because the limiter has a recall. Haha! Let's see how it sounds with this song here, which again, link in description for the artists, if they send their links.
There we go. I won't ever trust a soul. I got a chrome heart cause you made me stone cold. She said that she loved me, I had to let her go. The ones who say they love you are the ones who hurt you most. That's just how it goes. I won't ever trust a soul. I got a chrome heart cause you made me stone cold. Fuck her up, I ain't folding under pressure. Talk a lot, I'ma leave him on the stretcher. They only hate it cause I do it better. Got it shorty on my spot, come and get her. Yeah.
Wow, dude, just, oh my god, man. You can see how I put it at a 10 setting so you could, hear the effect being crunched in. This is a game changer, and it's been in my system for 2 years. Oh my god, I'm gonna press every single button and test them out. Like, no joke. I'm gonna hold this down for like 2 days, and I'll see y'all back. Oh my god, it's been 2 days. Alright, I'm gonna stop being a little cringy about this. But yo, that is the secret in the solid state Logic Fusion. A damn compressor for the whole song. This changed my life, dog. Let me know your thoughts and what you think about it. And should I still spend money on buying that compressor for now? Or should I just buy a headphones that cost quite a lot? I'm also thinking about a damn MacBook just for stupid mastered for iTunes, but decisions. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, as well as which one should I get next? Maybe if you want to help answer that for me. Yeah. But with that being said, it is your boy Justin Omoe, and yeah, peace. I'm out. And please have yourselves a damn good one.